Osho's insight in the future was really tremendous. He was in the woodlands, and in 1971, before he shifted to woodlands, few seekers from the West had started coming to Osho and taking sannyas also. Then, when he was in the woodlands, Osho asked Lakshmi to look for a bigger place for him because many people are on the way to come to him. We have to create more space. So Lakshmi started looking around, and finally she found this bungalow in Koregaon Park, Pune, 33 Koregaon Park, Pune. On 21st March 74, it was Osho's Enlightenment Day celebration. Every celebration, it was like thousands of people gathering to celebrate with Osho. And there used to be kirtan, everybody singing and dancing. Big lines were there from ground floor of the woodlands, and people will come, and some people have to move out to create a space for others. Like that, this kirtan used to be for at least 2 hours till everybody has come near Osho. Normally, people used to touch his feet, and he will bless everybody. He will keep his hand on people's head, and then people will take prasad and leave. And after this celebration, Osho had his lunch and rested for a while. And I think around 2:30, he was ready to leave for Pune. Many people knew that he is leaving for Pune. It was a kind of a historical event in sannyas movement. So still many people were there. He came down from apartment, and Lakshmi was already sitting in the car there. He namastes everyone, and finally he reaches to the car, sits there, and with him, I think 5 more cars were ready to go to Pune with him. And I found space in one of the cars also. That's how Osho left from Pune. I was in the car, Swami Krishna Roop's car, and Osho's uncle was also with us. And Krishna Roop was really driving crazy. He wanted to be next to Osho, behind him. And his tire got punctured. And we have to wait until he replaces the tire. So we reached about 1 hour late after Osho has arrived there. And there was also a big function arranged to receive the Osho. Again, so many people were there. And chair was there. He arrived and he sat there. Again, people want to come near him and get his blessings. Finally, when we reach, I also take this chance again to go near him. And went near him. He looking at me, he just gave me a mischievous smile. I couldn't understand what it means. Anyhow, I passed on to give place to the other people. And I was just thinking how Osho must be tired. Since morning this is going on. But I can also see that there is no any sign of tiredness on his face. He's totally relaxed with him. And then with few friends I leave. We check out in a hotel, we stay there. And in the morning again, I went to ashram. Then we started calling it ashram. Mahalakshmi was there. I met her and I said, I would like to meet Osho. She said, come at 2:30. I went at 2:30. And it was a nice, small, beautiful bungalow and private garden and lawn. Very beautiful. I saw Osho sitting in the lawn on his chair with closed eyes. I went and sat near him. After a while, he opened his eyes and asked me, when you are leaving for Bombay? And I said, no, I'm not leaving for Bombay. What is there in Bombay for me now? I want to stay here only. And then he said, no, you have to go back. Do you have any problem there in Bombay? I said, I have no problem. Then he explained me, I would not like my sannyasins to renounce their work and their home. Just be at your home and continue your job there. I was very reluctant to go back. But he really lovingly explained me. And he said, you have to work for me in Bombay. And he gave me the name for the center, Rajneesh Mol Shri Dhyan Kendra. He said, open a center at your home. And whatever I will speak here, next day you will receive. And then contact with friends there and fix one time, and every day everybody comes together and listen to the discourse. So finally, I left for Bombay. And he told me, whenever you have time, just come and be here for a few days. My office was 5 days a week. So every weekend, Friday evening, leaving from the office, I will catch the train to be in Pune and stay 2 days there, Saturday, Sunday. And Monday morning, I will again take the train and straight away go to office. And whenever I find chance, I will take long leaves and be in Pune. That way, 5 years I stayed in home. I went back home. Then I realized, like, I was trying to escape from my responsibility. My mother had died in early days when I was a child, and my grandmother has brought me up with all his love and care. And now was the time I have to take care of her. She was quite old, and sometimes she has some physical problems also. So I stayed at home. I continued my job and really understood why Osho has sent me back. I felt I have to finish my karmas with my grandmother. So 5 years passed. In between, one time I went to Pune, and every time I went to Pune, mostly I used to meet Osho. And last time when I asked him, when I will come here, you will call me. And he said, you have to stay 1 year more at your home. And I felt maybe after 1 year, my grandmother may die and I'll be free of this responsibility. And exactly after 11 months, she died. I stayed 1 more month at home and then came to Pune. I came for 4 days only. And Mahalakshmi met me and she said, I have a message for you. Osho said, now you are not going back. Be here forever. And I was so joyous. I was waiting for this moment when I get this message.